So today we're going to talk about a new lure called the Gotcha Plug Pro. If you fish North Carolina or Virginia, you already know about this lure. When I was younger, my family used to vacation the Outer Banks of North Carolina for a week every summer. And I had no interest in going to the beach or going to the Wright Brothers Museum, so I would kind of make a general nuisance of myself until they just dropped me off at one of the piers, usually Nag's Head or Jeanette's Pier, and they would just pick me up at dusk. Now, the piers down there extend a few hundred feet into the ocean. They charge a small fee to fish for the day, and you have a mix of bait fishermen. You have some guys on the very end doing something called pin rigging for king mackerel and cobia. And then every time I was there, there'd be a couple dozen guys lined up on the side of the pier, kind of hunched over the rail, snapping the rod downward like this, and catching a mess of bluefish and Spanish mackerel. And the lure that all of these guys were using was the Gotcha Plug. The lure was simplicity at its finest. It was simply a small plastic tubular body with an angled lead head, a painted on eye, and by moving the rod downward like that, by kind of snap jigging the rod, the lure would dart side to side, and it would attract Spanish mackerel, bluefish, false albacore, the occasional cobia. You could even let it sink to the bottom, work it a little slower, and catch some sea trout and flounder. I have a lot of great memories fishing the Gotcha Plug, so when I heard they were upgrading it and creating the Gotcha Plug Pro, I was really looking forward to getting reacquainted with this lure. Now, the original Gotcha Plug came in kind of basic colors: red head, white body, all green, yellow head, white body. But the new line of the Gotcha Plug Pro, they have a foiled body that's going to reflect light in a number of different directions. It has upgraded 3D eyes, and it even comes in baitfish patterns. They have a bunker pattern and a mullet pattern. So overall, kind of a sharper look to this plug. The Gotcha Pro has flattened sides, so it's more laterally compressed. That's going to make it even easier to get that side-to-side walking motion with less effort, so you won't have to be hunched over the rail, snapping the rod downward. It'll take less movement to get this lure walking side to side like that. The Gotcha Pro comes in two sizes. You have a 3/4 ounce 2.5 inch model and a 1 ounce 3.4 inch model. So you have a bigger one if you're targeting bigger bluefish, and a smaller one I would say recommend the smaller one for the Spanish mackerel. They tend to like baitfish that are a little bit on the smaller side. So we got these late last fall, and Anthony DeCicci, my coworker here at On the Water, he had a chance to fish them. He caught some big blues on them. He caught some schoolie stripers. I'm looking forward to fishing this next summer when the Spanish mackerel come back. We seem to see more of them up here in the Northeast every year. They come to Cape Cod. We see them off Jersey. So when they come back, I'm looking forward to throwing this Gotcha Plug Pro. Like the guys in the Mid-Atlantic already know, this is a deadly Spanish mackerel lure, and it's a lot of fun to fish.